What is going on, beautiful people? I am Lee Hammock, the diagnosed self-aware narcissist known as mental illness, and welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Reacts. In today's episode, we're going to be reacting to a video entitled, Do Narcissists Fall in Love During the Love Bombing Phases? Stay tuned, like, and subscribe.
Do narcissists fall in love with the victims during love bombing? Well, the answer may surprise you. Actually, they do. They succumb to their fantasy as well. They believe when they've met you that you're the person they've been looking for their entire life. They fall in love with a caricature of you, not actually you. But they don't know that until the newness wears off and our hormone levels drop back into normal. And then they wake up and discover that you're you, and they start to let the mask slip. As a disillusionment sets in, they start to look for someone new, a new perfect person, and start the whole cycle over again. Yes, narcissists terribly damage their victims, but they are their first and biggest one.
So, welcome back. That creator's name is Carrie McAvoy, PhD. She goes by Carrie McAvoy, PhD. She's an amazing creator on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, everywhere. I will link her stuff in the description and right here on the screen. But yeah, she's actually a psychologist and she's written books and things like that as well. See her perspective, and I 100% agree with her perspective, because as a narcissist, I do feel like during the love bombing phase that I am in love with that person. I feel like I have found the perfect person for me. Like, this is the person I've been praying for, the person that I've been looking for, the person I've been asking, the higher power to send me and things like that. So I'm enthralled with this person, and I want this person to be enthralled and in love with me. So I go above and beyond trying to get this person to fall for me, hoping and praying that this person is going to feel the same way about me that I feel about them and things like that. So I'm trying my hardest. So in my mind, I'm in love. My feelings display that I'm in love. My actions are displaying that I'm in love. But like Dr. McAvoy said, I'm in love with this image of you that I've created. That narcissistic person is in love with the image of you that we have created in our heads. Like, you are the perfect person for us. But there is no way that you can live up to the unrealistic standards that the narcissistic person has set forth for you in our minds. You just can't. It is not your fault that we created this caricature of you that we have. It's not your fault. We put this onto you. We made this image of you in our heads, and you can't live up to that image. You can't. So I'm doing a love bombing phase. I'm love bombing you. I'm just giving you everything that you want and need. I'm trying my hardest to make sure that you are reciprocating to me what I'm trying to give to you, that you are feeling the love. I'm doing everything I want. That's what doing the love bombing phase. That's why you get a lot of narcissists that just go above and beyond. They set these unrealistic, not only do we set these unrealistic expectations for the person we're dealing with, we set them for you. You do that for us as well. 'Cause we're doing so much stuff. You like, oh my goodness, this is the perfect person for me. And you fall in love with us too. So you fall in love with the image that we're presenting to you, and we fall in love with the image that we all created in our head. I know it sounds crazy, but that's how it goes. Like, that's why we genuinely feel that way. But sooner or later, like Carrie said, that image gets shattered. Sooner or later, that image that we have created of you in our heads gets shattered for whatever reason. I know people are going to say, like, what can we do not to shatter the image? You can't, because you didn't create the image. It's us. It's our image that we ourselves have created in our heads. You see what I'm saying? So if we've created this image of you in our heads, then what can you do about it? You can't do anything about it. We can tell you everything that we want you to do. You do it, and it still won't be enough. So when that false image that we've created of you, when that image gets shattered, it's damn near game over in a lot of these situations. Because it's kind of like we wake up and we look at you differently. It's kind of like the light switch goes off. That's why the candle, the love candle, has been burning so brightly. But when that false image that we've created of you gets shattered, it's like the candle gets blown out. Like the candle gets blown out, it no longer exists, and all this kind of craziness, y'all. It just happens. It could happen overnight. And typically the person who is dealing with us, who is dealing with the narcissistic person, like, you can feel it. You can tell. Your body intuition kicks in. You can tell that we don't look at you the same. We don't talk to you the same. We don't treat you the same. And guess what? You've now entered the devaluation phase of a narcissistic toxic relationship. You have now. So we started to devalue and treat you badly because, like, this is how I describe it. We treat you badly because it's like you've been lying to us. I know you haven't been lying to us. Maybe you have. If you told some actual lies, but I know you haven't been lying to us. We've created this image in our heads of you, and when you can't live up to that image, when that false image gets shattered, we feel like you've been lying to us, like you betrayed us with who you are, so you have to get punished for it. You know, this is not me justifying how a narcissist treats anybody. This is me just giving you the perspective. Like, you have to be punished for the way we feel now. We hurt, so you hurt. We're hurting, so you have to hurt. We feel this way, so you need to feel this way. You said we match energy. Like I said, narcissistic people just feel like they're matching your energy. You know what I mean? I know, well, Lee, that's unfair. I understand the dynamic that is unfair, yeah. But once the image gets shattered, and it can be, here's a few different things that can shatter that image. You lose weight. You gain weight. You talk different. You tell them something about your past that they didn't know. You dated somebody that they know. Just little stuff like that. Anything could trigger it, y'all. You tell me no. You can set a boundary. If you set a boundary on a narcissist, that image we've created in our heads gets shattered quick. Tell them no. That's why I tell so many people, just like focus on saying no to some narcissists and toxic people, and I promise you it will change your perspective of that person. That person's perspective, how they really feel about you will be drawn to the surface. It will bubble up to the surface and things like that. But they damn near can't hide it because it's bubbling to the surface. It's part of how we think now, how we feel, and how we operate right now. You see what I'm saying? But that's how it goes, though, y'all. Because I felt that way. I just and because I'm so self-aware of it right now, I can see it and understand it. I'm like, dang, man. And because I'm self-aware, I try to get I try to get the love switch back. I've been in therapy working on myself and trying to understand this dynamic. And that's pretty much that's how my relationship works right now, because I've been in therapy working on myself so much that I can understand my feelings and acknowledge that my feelings are real, that my feelings exist and things like that. And I can be vulnerable and open and honest. And that's only because I've been in therapy. Carrie McAvoy, she put this video together and it's solid. You know what I mean? Like I said, like she said, she's not trying to justify like that narcissistic people have victims, and by saying at the end when she said that narcissists create victims and hurt people and things like that, but we ourselves are our own biggest victims. What she said is, narcissistic people hurt so many people because you don't live up to the image that we've set forth for you. And like she said in her video as well, like once the love bombing phase wears off, once the illusion has worn off that we set forth for you, we try to go find somebody else. Because I like the love bombing phase. Honestly, y'all, before I knew what the love bombing phase was, I liked it. I like meeting somebody new and just throwing myself into it. You know what I mean? Like literally throwing myself into the relationship because I like this person new. So I tell people all the time, like, that's how, if you want to make sure that if you want to test the theory, if you're dealing with a narcissist or a toxic person, just find a way to say no early on, y'all. So that if they're creating this image of you, it'll shatter quicker. Because you don't want to waste a lot of time, effort, and energy on this person and get 2, 3, 4 years down the road with some kids in the house and stuff like that, and then the image shatters. And there's no time limit on when it can shatter. It can go on for months. It can go on for a year. You mean, who knows? It just depends on when that image shatters. It's shattered for good, and there's nothing that you can do to get that to recreate that image, y'all. And just because the image shatters does not mean that they will discard you. Sometimes the image will shatter and they'll keep you around. It doesn't just because the image shatters doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to get rid of you. Like I tell people all the time, they will emotionally discard you because you don't live up to their dreams and face no more. Or you don't look the same way in their eyes anymore. So they will emotionally discard you. You know what I mean? But they might physically keep you around. As I say, the emotional, just because they discard you does not mean that they will discard you, get rid of you. But anyways, y'all, hope y'all like this new series. This is episode 1. I'm gonna keep this going. If y'all see some videos around the internet that y'all want me to react to, keep it like, as long as they're like a minute or like a minute and 30 seconds or below, I can do it. You mean, because I want to post them on TikTok too. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. I really truly appreciate every single one of y'all. Like and subscribe for more. The brand is here. I love me, self-love brand. Mental Illness is out. Peace.